what if I just slack off on the job? It's not like my boss would know.
Would know. No, not the small fry, no! Welcome to Grizzco, where we are... No one uses that name and no one cares. Okay, oh god, fine. Just don't put me with the go-getters, please. Welcome to Grizzco Industries, where we are building a better tomorrow for Inkantation today. Oh, it's closed. Never mind. I guess we'll be building a better tomorrow for Inkantation tomorrow. At Grizzco Industries, we'll send you to one of 5 man-made islands with 3 other teammates. That's right, you actually have to work as a team if you want to become a professional. Get it? Cause all the kids, squids and octo kids say fresh a lot. That pun is actually in the game. No, I'm not kidding. These unusual islands are inhabited by filthy fish called salmonids. Your goal is to collect as many power eggs, which you get from using one of the 4 traps. one of the 4 stole. Fine. One of the 4 loaned weapons to splat the salmonids while you struggle to use the weapon you get, since it's the first time you have gotten a hold of this fine machinery. But that's not all your rock-solid boss wants. He also wants golden eggs, which you get from splatting some different kinds of salmonids because they now have some hierarchy or something. These special salmonids range from Mario Kart, Snake, Mary Poppins, and Jaws. And because your boss is that impatient, wants you to work quickly, you have a quota and a time limit to get to said quota. So if you're 1 golden egg away from the quota, and you're halfway across the map, it's going to be a race against time to get that egg into the basket. Just don't hope you're a millimeter away from the basket when the wave ends, and you were 1 egg away. Some waves can get real interesting. You can get waves where the water levels are so high that you're practically playing with the floor is lava, to the definition of freedom that no one takes for granted, to even fog. There are many different types of waves. Sometimes the time changes from 3 PM to 3 AM in a matter of seconds, where you'll see the salmonids getting high on, something. I really don't want to know what. Hide and seek with the one and only golden scam, and an egg stealing UFO. Sometimes your games could start with a threatening hazard level max, and you might be wondering, what is hazard level max? Well, it's when the hazard level is at its max. Thank you. I put a whole 3 brain cells into that joke. It's also when you'll probably fail a salmon run shift, because it's just chaos. Is this what you guys wanted? On top of the already existing weapons, sometimes there might be some shifts with some random weapons. And in those shifts, you may find some rare weapons that aren't sold at Sheldon's shop. These weapons are broken, but somehow still work. There are 4 of these overpowered machinery: Grizzco Brella, Blaster, Charger, and Slosher. To sum it all up, the Brella isn't even a Brella, the Blaster is like the Clutch Blaster on steroids, the Charger is a crossover between the Bamboozler and the E-Leader, and the Slosher forgot what gravity was! After every shift, Mr. Grizz will give you points to your ranking, which will increase your pay grade, and the more it increases, the more rewards you will be able to get. So teamwork will have to make the dream work. Or the nightmares work, if you're that person who throws the matches for everyone else. There are 6 possible ranks: intern, apprentice, part-timer, go-getter, overachiever, and professional. The more you rank up, the harder the shifts will be, and the more rewards you'll earn. Once you get to professional 100, you'll get the option to reset your rank back down to professional 40 for some reason. Not really sure why and who would use it, but it's there. And there are also those people who grind this mode to professional 999 to only get pushed back down to professional 400, so Mr. Grizz can laugh at your hard-earned efforts going to waste. I'm telling you the truth and you know it. Well, now that this is a job, and theoretically you should be getting paid for it, and guess what? What? Wrong. Minus 10 points. But you told me to guess. You do. You can find cash money, in game of course, gear ability chunks, food and drink tickets that only like 3.18% of players actually use, and exclusive gear that makes you look like, let's just go with, creature. Some of the gear you can find include a beekeeper's mask, oversized shirt, fair boots cap, wooden thongs, the real squid research lab coat, no idea how he got a hold of that, and an anklet. You can wear these sets of gear in regular, ranked, league, and private battles online, so you can strut your stuff Or the many hours you spent on getting a pure. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, specials! Those are a thing! It's like we're working a shift there. During each game, you'll get a randomly selected special out of the following 4. Splashdown, Inkjet, Stingray, and the most useless special in this mode. I mean the bomb launcher. Please don't fire me. But unlike normal battles where you ink the ground to charge up your specials, you're supplied with 2 fridges of specials? Like, what is that? It looks like a fridge, or is it a pillow? Anyways, you can only use your special twice throughout the 3 waves. Just like in regular and ranked battles, these special can change the tides of the game, and it could be the difference between clutching in that last egg at the last second, or just, you know, not. But pretty much everyone uses them to celebrate at the end of the 3rd wave, so might as well save it for that. Dang, those are some wild salmonids. That reminds me that this Casero guy stole my Whatnot series and made a video about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I guess you could watch that right after I work another shift. So I can say goodbye to Professional 400 that I worked my butt off for.